that. This is the 2017 Pacifica Limited. It actually goes over, I'm pretty sure it goes, every need that you want, it has. The asking price is going to be $49,600. It comes with a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, as well as a 3-year, 36,000 basic limited warranty. It has amazing standard equipment, but the optional equipment I kind of want to get into. And you have 4 kids. Safety and entertainment is important to you. So you have a Uconnect feeder with surround group, as well as an 8.4 Uconnect touchscreen. You have 360-degree surround view cameras, which are 4 cameras located on the mirrors, as well as the front and the back. You also have the Park Sense front mirror park assist and with stop. That's basically if like you're backing into something, it's that beep 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 that tell you to stop. You also have adaptive cruise control with stop and go. I'll kind of get into it in a little bit, as well as lane departure warning plus. Now let's kind of look in the inside. If you feel on this beam, there will be a button. If you would kindly press that button for me. Okay. Now on the front, on the driver and passenger, it's a stow and go power assist. Okay. You can find it on both sides. Now if you look on this, this is the stow and go. If you notice, it actually sits up for you. This is the first time in history it will actually sit up, so you can do this all one-handed. So you just fall down. Yeah, I know you have 4 kids and you have a youngster. If you have 1 kid in the hand, you can always do this with only 1 hand. You might as well, if you do me a favor and pull that for me.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Just pull this right back down.
Yeah, just like that.
That's it.
Just like that, that's all. Extremely easy. You can do that with 1 hand. You have a kid in the hand. Don't even have to worry about it.
Always got something in my hand.
Yep. Makes it super easy. Now, if you see right here.
Folds back too.
Yep. Once you press that button, it goes back for you. No issues. You notice right here, this is the Uconnect feeder I kind of mentioned. This is a 10-inch touchscreen. You get it on both sides, and it's very cool because they're interactive. So if you want to play checkers against each other while driving, you can. But if you want to play checkers on one side and chess on the other side, you also can. So the youngsters don't have to fight over it. It's a very awesome design. I wanted to show you this feature right here. You click this button twice, the door will close for you. So you don't even have to touch it if you don't want to.
A couple different ways to do it.
Now if you come to the back, you got your rear park sense sensors right here. It goes all the way to the side. That's what I kind of mentioned earlier. If you're backing up and there's something right there, it's that beep, 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 beep. It'll kind of give you a warning. It's up to 7 miles per hour you can go up to. Right here is the rear backup camera. That goes to. Now let's I'll show you again also. You can do this. Automatic doors. Yes. As well as a hitch. You get around 3,500 pounds of towing, so you can tow like a little camper or anything. Very awesome. Now, this is the automatic door, automatic stow and go. So for this one, we'll take it on the left. We'll actually just raise it up for you. You don't even have to touch it. You can have both kids in your hands, actually, for this one. Don't even have to worry about anything. That's nice. And if you want to, sometimes that gets cut. If you want to stow this one, let's just say, the right one.
So you could do either one, or you can do them both at the same time. It looks like.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. And this is very awesome because it gives you a lot of storage room. So if you want to go to the beach and have all the seats up, you can easily just put it right there. But if you want to have all the seats down, you get over 200 cubic feet of storage. So if you need to do some hardware thing, get some 2x4s, easily fit it in there, not worry about the seats.
Okay.
You see right here, you have a 17-inch inflatable spare tire. That's for if anything happens, you always got a backup. You can the stow and go seats, the adjustable seats right there, as well as a USB phone charger.
Okay.
You got 2 cup holders on this side as well as 1 cup holder on that side. Make it easy for you.
Alright.
You have a 12-volt dock in case you have to inflate your tire or any other need. And if you do me a favor and just hit that button right there for me. It's very nice. It gives you a warning if you hit. And if you do get hit, automatically comes back up for you.
Okay.
Very easy. So you don't cut little Jimmy in half.
Yeah.
That'll be bad.
Look at that.
No. You have a roof rack, so you can get a kayak on top, anything, as well as like 2x4s. You don't really have to worry about too much. We'll just open this up. Now, you'll see a feel on the top. It's actually the second row climate controller. So your little kids can actually control their own climate. If they want it really hot while you want it really cold, that's no problem.
On my old van, I could turn that off in the front because I don't want that messing with that. I'm sure I can do it.
Oh yeah. You got absolute control, as well as you actually got a passenger control as well. Now on right here, you'll see a 150 watt wall inlet. And that is really awesome because if you see over here, you have 3 inlets for your Uconnect feeder.
Okay.
You got a headphone jack where little Jimmy can listen to his headphones and not distract you. You got a USB jack where you can preload music and movies, and it'll read it, so you don't even have to go through the Bluetooth reader. Then you got HDMI port, HDMI inlet, which is very awesome because if you want to connect the PlayStation or Xbox while traveling long distance, you just use this 150 watt inlet and that HDMI cord, and it'll actually run through that. Yep, so you don't have to worry about just watching movies the whole time. As like I said earlier, driver and passenger seat both has this. Now if you see the seats, you have a 12-way adjustable seat with a 4-way lumbar adjustment.
Okay.
On both passenger and driver. A lot of people will offer it on driver, but not a lot will offer it on passenger as well. Very cool. You'll have great leg room, as well as these cool little handy-dandy umbrella racks. That's a little cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's get to the front. Just like the back, you have the front park sense sensors, as well as the front camera right here. And this thing hidden right next to the stylish mesh is actually your adjustable cruise control.
Okay.
That's really cool. I'll kind of get into it a little bit more in a little bit. Let's pop this hood actually. Alright, this is the 3.6 V6 Pentastar engine. This is the second generation. You'll find the first generation in 1500s, Challengers, Chargers, but this is the second generation. So this is actually
around for a little while.
Yeah, this is actually stronger and more torque. It does about 285 horsepower. Very good engine. As you'll see on the yellow caps and the clear technology, these are the things Chrysler is okay with you kind of maintaining yourself. Anything else, Chrysler prefers you to bring it to our shops.
Okay.
The nice thing about that is, if you buy your vehicle with us, you'll get half price oil changes, as well as the first oil change for free, as well as unlimited car washes. All free. Just bring it in, ask for a courtesy clean, we'll do it just for you. It only takes a little bit. Now, the nice thing about this, if you'll see these little divots right here. Yep, these are called the crumple zones.
Okay.
The cool thing about it, just like for the safety that we talked about, let's say God forbid you get in a car accident. This will actually act like this. It'll collide, crash, and not bring it to the cabin. So the cabin's as safe as possible. This is kind of an example. They'll fold up like that.
So the energy will go away with that then?
Yeah, the energy will just disperse.
Okay.
Instead of pushing it all the way toward the cabin.
Wow.
Another cool thing is the engine will actually drop underneath instead of getting pushed back,
Really?
protecting your cabin as much as possible.
Okay.
As well as, see this mesh right here? This is the active noise cancellation, as well as the sleek design, the cool integrated glass that they have. I'm going to show you this cool feature right here. This is a triple layered door. As like I said, for the active noise cancellation, this reduces the noise. This is the top of the class noise cancellation.
Wow.
And if you see on these the mirrors right here, this is blind spot monitoring. This will basically, I know your last car accident, somebody hit you in the blind spot, you're trying to change lanes, this will actually give you a warning if somebody's in your blind spot.
Oh.
So you don't really have to worry too much about that. As well as this light right here is that 360 degree, this camera right here, is that 360 degree camera I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a little bit more of the features once I get in. You do me the honor. Now you get push start. So if you do me the favor, push that button twice. That's the AC. You can control everything. Now it's on run mode. This is the 8.4 Uconnect touchscreen that I was talking about earlier. And from this, you basically you can control everything in this car. So we'll start off. You can control your radio, which it has AM, FM, and Sirius XM, which you get a free trial if you buy this car. And if you don't like the music on that, you want to listen to some Tupac or some Garth Brooks or something, you actually can connect your own phone with these inlets right here or Bluetooth.
Okay.
Now we'll go to these controls. On these controls, you get the surround view. I'm going to show you this real quick. This is the 360-degree view I was talking about earlier. You get a full panoramic view, as well as the backup camera, or if you just want the backup camera, or you just want the front camera, or you want the front camera as well as the 360. Easily controlled, easily tap, as well as the driver, heated seat, vented seat, passengers as well, and the heated leather seat. Now we're going to go to the apps. Apps, you can control basically everything in. Heated wheels, driver heat, all that. Key sense technology, navigation, Pandora, Slacker radio, as well as the surround camera. Cool thing about this, with Uconnect access, you can actually make your car a Wi-Fi hotspot. So if the kids need internet, you just hit that button and they're allowed to go on the internet.
Okay.
Now, the awesome thing about the Uconnect theater is you can control everything from this monitor. So if little Jimmy's kind of acting up and you don't want him to be on the theater anymore, turn it off.
Okay.
Turn it off. And it doesn't turn both of them off at the same time.
Alright.
Yep, you can lock it, mute it, doesn't matter. And that's pretty much that. You can go on Yelp.
Alright.
Now the climate you control from this, or as well as this. You get two options you can control it with. It's very cool because if it's not synced up, you can control the driver's side, or you control the passenger side, as well as rear, they can control theirs, or you control it as well.
Oh, okay.
Now, you can even sync it up to where you're the main controller of it all.
Okay.
So if they're having it at 100 degrees, you don't like it no more, sync it up, you get a cool 73 degrees. Now navigation, I get lost going to the store, so navigation is a must for me. I don't know about you, but I love navigation. Navigation will work anywhere you go, always will help you, and you can find convenience stores next to your restaurants. And the phone option is very awesome. Would you mind pairing up your phone?
Sure.
Now all you have to do is just go to your Bluetooth.
Well, it's pretty easy. So I just hit search right there.
Yep, and then go to that Uconnect,
Okay.
and you just have to hit yes, and you're paired. That's how quick it is. Just have to let it go through real quick. Yep. Now the awesome thing about this, you can make phone calls, receive phone calls hands-free. I'm gonna give you a quick call real quick.
Try it now. There we go. Oh, I hung up on you. Okay, that's cool.
All right, cool thing about this, if somebody calls you, it'll run through, and you just use this green buttons to answer, if you wouldn't mind hitting that for me. How are you doing? Now,
Really good.
what you're hearing is 20 different speakers in 13 different locations,
Okay.
dispersed throughout the whole thing. And this guy's kind of sounding weird to me, so just abruptly hang up on him.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah, you don't even have to touch the phone at all. Just you can do it all hands-free.
This guy's a turd.
Yeah, he is. Now, the voice recognition is very awesome because you can actually,
Cheat sheet.
yeah, it gives you a cheat sheet. Set the temperatures with your voice, find the nearest restaurant, find the nearest gas station if you need to, find a certain address if you really want to. Now, if you see right here, that's a 7-inch full-color driver information display.
Okay.
Very awesome. you can actually control it with these arrows right here. If you wouldn't mind just
Oh,
thirsting
it tells
around.
me the hood's open?
Yep.
Look at that.
You get about 9 different options you can choose from. You just take your time.
That's cool.
The screen setup's really cool because if you want to customize your screen just for yourself, for the lower left-handed,
Oh, I can move that stuff around in there? Okay.
anything you want. You can have temperature, compass, anything you really want. The mileage.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, that's
And then,
cool.
as well as you can set a speed warning for yourself. Once you go a certain speed, they'll give you a warning so you don't go over it. I like to set mine at about 101. So when I go 100, I'm not really worried. But once I go to that 101, it gives me that warning.
Oh, okay.
You know, gotta drive carefully.
Speed demon.
Yeah, a little bit. As you'll see, right here is your adjustable cruise control.
Okay.
Very, very handy. I don't know if you've been on a long car trip and you've got you had to adjust your cruise control a lot and gets really tiring and irritating.
This is that adaptive one that we were talking about.
Yeah, just like that. Because it helps you significantly. It's a safety feature that I was hoping to kind of discuss in depth.
Alright.
What it is let's say you have your cruise control set at 55 and the guy's going ahead of you at 53.
Mm-hmm.
It'll automatically adjust to a certain pre-designed destination, distance.
Alright.
And you can adjust it with
control
those.
these distances with these? Is that
Yep.
what that is?
You can get closer, you can get farther away, as well as turn it off.
Okay.
I don't recommend turning it off because let's say a little Jimmy distracts you for a millisecond.
Yeah.
You turn around and the guy ahead of you slams his brakes.
Yeah, I need that. I do a lot of texting and driving.
You can do it actually hands-free now too.
Okay.
So 2 birds, 1 stone. What it will do is it will hit the brakes to actually diverge a car accident to the highest possibility it can. So if the guy slams his brakes, it's going to hit his brakes too to slow you down and not hit him. Very, very safe. It's like airbags. You don't really want to have to use it, but when you do use it, it's nice to have.
Okay.
Once you come over here, this is the park sense. This is very nice because they'll kind of give you warnings when somebody's too close. You kind of
It'll beep when I'm backing up. And all
yeah,
that.
everything. You can turn it on and off with this.
Okay.
Now this is the perpendicular and parallel park assist.
Okay.
This is amazing because this blows my mind every single time that I use this.
Yeah.
Because let's say you have the perpendicular park assist.
Mm-hmm.
You're driving next to the mall, and have you gotten to a really close spot that you can't park into?
Yeah.
You hit this button, it'll find the spot, and all you have to do is go follow with the screen instructions, reverse, drive, and it'll park the car for you, hands-free. You don't even have to touch that steering wheel.
Oh, I read about that. That's the only thing I have to do is use the brake and the gas or something. Like that, I
Yep.
think.
You just have to hit the
Okay.
brake, control
That's
that,
what that is? Okay.
and the steering wheel turns automatically and park you.
Okay.
It's very, very awesome.
Park you too.
It's like the 22nd century. It's not even real, it doesn't feel like.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep. As well as traction control. And then this right here. Well, it usually pops on the screen.
Is that the one that keeps you in the lanes?
This will keep you in the lane.
I need that.
Yes. You have it on. Let's say you're texting and driving like you said you were.
Uh-huh.
And you're just trying to go to the next lane.
Okay.
What will happen is if it senses you going, swerving to another lane and you don't have your blinkers on, it will correct you into the lane again. So you don't have to really, you have to worry about it, but you don't have to worry too much about swerving outside the lane. You can turn your screen off and on right here, as well as your emergency lights. You can go back. That's when you're in depth into the things.
Okay.
You have, like I said earlier, you got your AC, as well as a dial, as a shifter. Very convenient,
Save space.
yes, and it's very easy compared to the.
Yeah, I like that.
You have your your parking brake right here, and then underneath here, you have your phone plugins to play auxiliary cords and USB cords to play music like that. Also, charge your phone. You got a spot to hold your phone.
That's nice.
The Blu-ray players for the Uconnect Theater, as well as more storage. Nice rubber storage right here, as well as a USB in plug-in and a 12-volt dock. We also have a nice little storage right here next to the 2 cup holders.
Oh, okay.
Would you do me the honors and take me for a test drive?
Yeah.
All right.